Brace yourselves, this is going to be epic. Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John, and this is Timberborn. Okay, so we have our power set up over here that we put in last episode. Thanks to everybody who pointed out all the mistakes that I've made and all the unnecessary steps that I've taken. Firstly, this connection to the lodges here doesn't need to drop down at all because we can connect it at the same level as the gravity battery here. Yep, absolutely. All of these windmills count as four-way connectors, so I don't need to put in additional ones. Again, absolutely correct. This is force of habit at this point. This just makes it easier to add additional connections to the power grid, basically. Not that it's going to be important up here. And again, all of this is kind of just the proof of concept. So we can basically, when we get access to the large windmills, we can put a whole bunch of them along here. And a bunch of gravity batteries connected to it as well. And feed all of that power down into the main grid down here. I mean, we can certainly come this way with the power as well. That's not a problem. What I was thinking is once we get access to dynamite, we can take out all of this dirt back here and put a stack of lodges on the back, back to back with these. So double up our housing there. That'll make it easier to feed the power in for a start and back out again at the bottom. But that's what I'm planning there. We are making explosives, I believe. We have 3 whole explosives, which is good. Well, it's not good, but it's a start. We are working towards another 400 science points. So we're nearly halfway there already. But that will allow us to actually unlock dynamite. And then we can start blowing things up, which I always enjoy. Looking at it, I want to deepen this section. I think that would be probably the wisest thing to do first. Would be at least open up. Let's get rid of the water for a second. There we go. At least get rid of this ridge here and this ridge here and bring all of this down to the same level as this. And then we can go in and take out that as well. Maybe, actually maybe take out that. Just to open up that channel a little bit. Might be an idea. But the other thing I was looking at was this lake here. And I do think that we should just, open this up as much as possible and deepen it as much as possible. That this is going to be sort of our first grand project up here. Is deepening this and giving ourselves a pretty solid store of water during a drought. So we'll figure it out. So we're not going to be able to get any higher than it is at the moment in terms of the water flow, obviously, because it's all got to come out here. Unless we build up levees around it. It's a possibility. No. For the moment, we'll just square it off and deepen it. And use that as a big source of water for droughts. Yeah. Okay. The sun is setting. Let me spin on until daylight. Okay, there's daylight. There we go. So there are a whole bunch of... Oh, we just got the drought warning. 3 days until the drought. There are a whole bunch of comments on the last episode. Thank you very much for that. A lot of really good suggestions, including putting in a bunch of science buildings and setting them all to low priority. Basically the same way that we've got our haulers set up. And I do think that's a really good idea. So I am going to do that. Where am I going to do that? This looks like a really good space to do that. So let's pop a path in there, and then... where are we? Science buildings. Ten science buildings, and we will set the workplace priority to low on all of them. There we go. So we'll have a whole bunch of temporary scientists. So if there's any workplaces open up on a higher priority, they will, of course, go and work there. As I say, exactly the same as we've got our haulers set up. Okay. So that's step one. We're going to need to give them some time to do that, because that's going to eat into our logs quite a lot. But we've got 3 days to basically store as much water as possible. Food-wise, we're pretty good. I mean, we've got no worries for food at all. Water, we have 1.2 thousand units of water. I mean, we should be fine. It's trying to figure out how long it's going to be. It might be sort of 7 or 8 day drought, though. I'm terrible at judging how long the drought is going to be, as you've probably noticed by now. But we will do that. We will... Oh, we've already got 3 inventors' huts in. Excellent stuff. Okay, I will spin on until the start of the drought then. There is the drought. 7 days. I wasn't far off. That's not too bad. We'll probably be okay there. Our hippocampus, down here, has done a sterling job of getting us some science points. We are at 831 in just those 3 days. That's quite impressive. We still have 5 unemployed beavers. We are building up a stock of explosives. We've got 24 in stock currently, which isn't enough, but, you know. Obviously, we're going to have a problem with power along here. Just supplying 550 odd, but we do have the gravity battery to pick up the slack, and hopefully the wind will continue overnight and we'll be able to recharge that. If not, these aren't going to be running at full speed. I mean, they're not going to be running at full speed anyway for most of it, but we should be fine. Okay, I am going to turn off you, and you for the moment. I'll keep that one on for the moment, I think. No, let's turn that one off as well for now. Save as much of this water as possible. Obviously, we're going to lose some through evaporation, but that is what it is. I'll keep that one running because there is plenty of water there. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be enough to keep us going. Now I'm going to turn off 2 of these as well. I said we have 1.4 thousand units of water, so we should be fine. And we have plenty to take out. So yeah, we should be okay. I just don't want to drain it too quickly and lose all of the fertilization to our fields. Okay, so we can now unlock dynamite. 600. Oh, 600, not 400. It was the factory itself was 400, I think. So 600. Yes. Thank you very much. Leaves us with 300. We don't want to place any just yet. Thank you, autosave. Although, it wouldn't hurt us to take this bit out. Yeah, we'll just take that line out first. We can take that out. And then we'll just put some stairs down and across. Get rid of the last bit. That's not going to disrupt things. That'll be fine. Okay. What else? What is the next thing we're going for? I think we should probably look at district crossings. I do think having this as a separate district is probably a good idea. It might need some messing around with beaver numbers, but I think it's probably a good idea to have this as a separate district. Which means the district centre is probably going to want to be around here. Yeah. Let's put a path out there. We will want to connect it there, but we'll want to leave a space for the distribution gate, district crossing thing. That. That'd be good. We'll be able to see how that works. In the meantime, I think we should start by explodifying all of this. So there we go. Oh, that's such a sweet sound. It's been a while. Okay. Steps down. There we go. And once they've put that in, we can detonate that bit, continue the steps down, and then we can start thinking about laying in explosives all over here. In the meantime, we'll go steps down there. And steps down. That's not going to work, is it? Come on, John. Don't be silly. How about... No, that's not going to work either. Okay. Let's... So, presumably the only one I can't reach is the one in the middle. Typical. Never mind, we can get rid of those. And then I'll figure out some steps down to get onto that last one. Or we can just do it when we finish all of this. Okay. Are we building this? We're waiting for planks. Why are we waiting for planks? We have plenty of planks. Get on with it. I'll spin on. Well, we know what's happening now, don't we? Lovely stuff. What's more, we can get rid of these ones as well. I'm sure they've changed the sound of those explosions. They sound meatier. I approve. I'm putting in a little track down there to get to that last square. Okay, other than that, everything is going as per. We have plenty of... well, I say plenty of power. We have power. Oh, everything is running at 100%. How quickly are we draining this battery? Yeah, reasonably. Hopefully the wind, as I say, will continue overnight and we'll be able to recharge that. Okay, everything else seems to be going okay. Everything else is, for the most part, doing all right. We've lost a little bit of water, but that's fine. That's expected. All I can do is spin on. We do have 650 science points, but all I'm going to do at the moment is spin on, hopefully to the end of the drought. Brace yourselves. This is going to be epic. Okay, that is the drought over and done with. We did absolutely fine. We still have 800 water in stock, which is good. It's more than half what we started with, so that's good. Still got plenty of food, no problem there. Over here, or up here rather, I have started to lay in some explosives. So we can start with setting those off. There we go. That just squares that off a little bit. And honestly, I think if we put in some explosives there and there, and then we'll probably actually want to square all of this off, won't we? So, like so, and like... Actually, that's fine there, I think. Yeah, that will do. Let's lay in a path around it. Like so. Yeah, because then we can get a couple of... actually. Get rid of that as well, and we'll be able... Well, I've probably miscounted there now, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah. Okay, and we'll actually bring this down as well. Yeah, that's probably fine. Can we reach all that? Yep, we can. Right. Yeah, so what I want to do is put along here a line of water pumps, basically. And then we'll probably put steps down here, dropping down each level, as we've done in previous series, dropping down one set of steps, put in a water pump, another set of steps, put in a water pump, another set of steps, put in a water pump, and so on, and keep that going until we reach the bottom. Where the bottom will be, I have no idea. We'll be able to go pretty deep on this, because obviously we're starting from a raised position. So we'll be able to get quite a lot of water storage in there. It's going to take a while, obviously. We only have one explosives factory running at the moment. But that's fine. Okay. Still waiting for the water to come back. I turned this one on about halfway through the drought. Over here, we have taken quite a lot of water out. So getting this lowered is going to be a priority. As you can see, I've already laid in a path, so we can start laying in explosives down here. Probably should have done this before we started looking at the lake at the top, shouldn't I? Never mind. Okay, I will spin on until these explosives are laid in, and then I'll be back. Well, that didn't take as long as expected. Okay, let's get these explodified. And some more. And some more. They were quiet ones for some reason. Okay, so that's good up there. Right. Our next bit is going to be laying in explosives in this whole area here. So, looks like we can reach everywhere. That's good. Let's... Tell you what. No, we don't want to demolish. We want to pause and let that empty out. Let's start over here then. There we go. So that's laid in that side. And let's prioritise this so they empty it out a bit more quickly. And then I'll demolish that and we'll get some more explosives laid in there. Okay. That's going to take a while because we only have one explosive left in stock. So, yeah. That's going to take a little while. Everything else is going okay. Our water is slowly building back up. That's fine. How are we doing food-wise? We're good for everything, really. Except chestnuts, but... You know. Okay, then. Right. We have 2.2 thousand science points. I think, then, we're going to need to wait until this has been... set in and explodified, and then we can set in our district gate, district crossing thing over here. Yeah, I think that is 2 by 3, and it has to sit over a path. The path joins in the middle either side, so I'd need to put in platforms there and then matching platforms that side, which means we should be able, if we come down like that and like that, we should be able to cut that section out. So all of this, I'll demolish this path, but all of this side here will remain in the initial district, the first district. And our second district will be sort of this industrial area over here. Okay, right. I will spin on. How are we doing there? You're empty. Good. Demolish you. I'll lay in the rest of those explosives and I'll spin on and I'll come back when things are happening. Okay, I've played on for a few days. We're on day 7 of this particular cycle. And I've made some minor adjustments to our power. I've put in 3 additional gravity batteries over here. Just connected them straight up to this end of the power grid. So yeah, we now have a lot more power stored up on that. So that's fine. That should keep this going through the drought. No problems whatsoever. To our explosives situation, yeah, we're getting there. I mean, very slowly, but we are getting there. So, we still can't put in anything over here. We have 3,000 science points. Let's have a look. We can unlock the large windmills. So I'm going to do that, obviously. I think they pretty much take up the same amount of space as these, don't they? Yeah. Okay, so what should we be doing then? Right, I think... what have we got there? We've got just under what we need at the moment because the wind isn't blowing. But we do have these 4 gravity batteries. So I am going to risk, I think, putting in another explosives factory. Yeah. Increase our supply of explosives. That seems like a good idea. Because that will speed up all of this. And we'll want to unlock the district crossing for 600. There we go. Whoops. So this is the district crossing. As you can see, it's 2x3 and the path joins in the middle. Each side has employment spaces and they go out and get resources to transfer between the districts automatically. So we'll see how that works once we've got all these explosives laid in and we can empty this out. Yeah. Okay, everything else, we're still doing fine for food. We're doing fine for water. Even with that water pump taken out, we're doing okay. So, all I can really do, all I really think I should do is play on. But, let's have a look at our well-being. Let's unlock some of this stuff. We'll unlock a shrine and we'll chuck a couple of shrines around. There's a space there and a space there. We can stick one in there. And we'll stick one... Where's our other housing? Down here somewhere. Yeah, there's not a lot of space. Oh! There we go. There's space in there for a shrine. What else? Lido. Yep, we'll get a Lido on the go. And that can go right in there. How much have we got left? We've got 861 left. A temple. That's not a bad idea. Carousel will wait until we've got our power sorted out. Mudbath is going to be difficult because we now need dirt for it. So we would need to... Where are we? Look at the excavators and the bot factories and all of that, which I don't really want to do just yet. Okay, we've got the refinery here. So that manufactures fuel out of food and water. We have a surplus of potatoes. What do I need for that? Metal blocks, gears, and planks. Well, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Doesn't appear to take power. Okay, yeah, let's unlock one of those. Where are we going to put this? How big are you? Not very. Where is a good place to put you? Maybe out here. Yeah, let's put it in the back here. Come around like so. Now, recipe. Biofuel from carrots, potatoes, or spadadoc. What's a catalyst for? No idea. Biofuel potatoes. Presumably... There we are. Biofuel requires a tank to store it. So we will... I've completely lost where we are now. I'll stick in a tank just there and just join that up like so. We've still got a path free to go that way, so biofuel goes in there. Right. Okay, that's something. We've got 15 unemployed. We don't have a lot of unoccupied beds. But we do have a lodge here that hasn't been opened up yet, so that's okay. Yeah, everything seems to be going just fine for the moment. Right, I will spin on. Okay, I've played on a little while. We have less than a day before the drought is due. Probably again going to be looking at 6-7 days, I think. Down here, our dynamite has been laid in on this half, so I'm going to set this off. It's a bit of an awkward shape to get on screen, but we'll do our best. There we go, that will do. There we go. That gives us a little bit more water in this section for these 4 pumps here. I don't think I'll set these off yet. I think I'll leave these for the moment. We're not going to get this done by the end of the day. We've got a couple of hours left and over 20 to lay in, and we don't have any in stock. We do, however... Oops. Come on, bring the water back. There we go. We do, however, have a bunch of biofuel, so that'd be good for when we get bots on the go. What do we need for that? Where is that? That is... Bot part factory costs 500. We have nearly 2,000. So we could get them both set up. It's another 400 power. And I am putting in another paper mill because we are, with 2 explosives factories, we are going through our paper stocks like nobody's business. So I'm putting in an additional paper mill there. But we're running low on planks because I've been building a lot. I have put in, where are we? Some steps up the back of this housing area here and another rooftop terrace. Our Lido is in and running. All of our shrines are in and being used. Our well-being is up to 14, which isn't too bad. Could do with being a little higher. What else have we? We could do some decoration, couldn't we? Could put in some benches around the place. Or beaver statue, that's 500. That's quite expensive. Let's unlock a scarecrow. 200 science points, okay. And let's pop it in. Okay, isn't going to quite cover all of them, so let's pop... Let's have a look at it. Isn't that adorable? Alright, we'll pop one in there. And one in there. That covers those houses. I guess we might as well put one in there as well. And we'll come across here and... We'll pop... Oops, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Let's bring it in again. Yeah, I'll put one in there and... one there. Okay, that'll do for now. Right, that's the end of the day. We have not really got very far with our explosives. Okay, I'm going to set these off. Just so we've got that... No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm going to leave that until after the drought. Okay, so let me spin through till morning. We'll see how long the drought is going to be. Okay, any second now. There we go. It's going to be 8 days. That should be all right, I think. We'll do our usual trick of turning off these water pumps here. At least for the moment. There we go. Yeah. That should be all right. What I am going to do is I am going to stick in a pair of those, and I am going to do my trick of joining them up like that. Yeah, what I will also do is join it up like that, because then I can take these out one at a time and replace them without them cutting off power to the rest of the grid. So that's fine. Okay, that's that bit. I'm going to need to figure out paths across to do all of this, but that'll be step one. They should produce a lot more power when the wind is going, so that will definitely give us more than enough power to run through here. At the moment... Okay, the gravity batteries are ticking down. Not too fast, that's okay. Right, I'm going to spin on one more time. I'm going to get us to the end of the drought. By that time, all of this should be laid in. Obviously, if there's any problems between now and the end of the drought, I will come back, but we should be alright. I have 4 spaces left and only 4 children, so I am going to unlock or unpause this final lodge here. That should encourage a few more births and keep us at a sort of steady rate. 21 unemployed. I'm going to put in... Yeah, I'm going to put in another builder's hut, I think. We've got one over here and one over here. So I think I'll stick one down here. At this end. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. I will spin on through the drought. Just to keep you informed, I did eventually notice that they couldn't actually get over to build these windmills. So I've put them a little path in. Okay? I'm an idiot. And the drought is over. We survived. We're down to 500 water, so we were hit a little bit harder with the water that time. But we still did okay. We still have plenty left. We also have a bunch of explosives to set off. But before we do that, our windmills are in up here. I have taken out that connecting shaft because I want to be able to replace these ones. Yeah, for the moment we'll get rid of that one. And replace it. Okay, and once that's done, we'll move down here and we'll replace them one at a time as we go. Yeah. Didn't quite get to the district crossing, but that will have to be next episode. We are going to end with some explosives. So, thanks very much for joining us. Please do join us next time. Thank you very much for all the comments and suggestions and pointing out where I've been idiot. You know, there are a lot of those. Yeah, thanks very much for all of those. Please join us next time. Please do give us a like and a subscribe if you've enjoyed it. Please keep those comments coming. And until next time, I've been John. This has been Timberborn. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And bye-bye. It's good to be back.